It's hard to resist feeding our dogs a little human food, especially when those puppy dog eyes are looking up at us at the dinner table. Although many human foods can wreak havoc on a dog's body, there are some foods that may be introduced to a dog's diet just fine, and some are even extremely healthy for your pup. Knowing which foods are safe for dogs can also help you prepare a healthy homemade meal for your canine every now and then. Preparing a special dish for your furry friend is a great way to tell them how much you love them. In this video, we will talk about 12 human foods that dogs can enjoy, from peanut butter to bread and yogurt. Stay tuned to find out more. Number 12. Peanut butter. This treat does indeed drive dogs nuts. All it takes is one lick of a peanut butter smeared spoon and your canine is hooked. With stories on the internet sensationalizing the idea that peanut butter is deadly for dogs, you may be wondering if peanut butter has the potential to harm your pet. The good news is that regular peanut butter with no added sugar and salt is safe for dogs to have as a treat. It only becomes dangerous when the peanut butter contains xylitol, which is a sugar substitute found in many sugar-free products. Xylitol is extremely poisonous to dogs, and it can be found in products such as candies, chewing gums, baked goods, protein bars, or toothpaste. Even small amounts of xylitol can cause low blood sugar levels, seizure, liver failure, or even death in dogs. Xylitol is far more dangerous to dogs than chocolate. So next time your furry friend begs you for a spoonful of peanut butter, make sure to check the label to ensure it doesn't contain xylitol. Number 11. Dairy products. Dogs can have milk, but be cautious. Some dogs are lactose intolerant, which means their gut can't digest milk well. A few tablespoons of cow's milk or goat milk can be a nice reward for your canine. However, offering an entire bowl of milk to your dog is a big no-no, as it can cause a lot of health issues, such as diarrhea, vomiting, and loose stools. Milk is also high in fat and natural sugars, which is another reason to feed it to your pup in small amounts. Too much fat in your dog's diet can lead to obesity and pancreatitis, which are serious conditions. If your dog shows the lactose intolerance symptoms such as diarrhea or vomiting, even when they have milk in small quantities, it's a sign they are lactose intolerant. If your dog likes dairy products, you can give them plain yogurt instead, which is typically easier to digest than regular milk. As with most foods on the list, keep the portions small. Number 10. Bread. Bread makes up a large part of our diet, so you have probably seen dogs eat burgers, sandwiches, and even whole loaves of bread. But is it bad for them? Plain white and wheat bread is generally safe for dogs to eat in moderation. However, not all breads are harmless. Some breads contain toxic ingredients that should never be fed to dogs. Garlic or onions, for example, are ingredients found in bread that can be toxic to canines, causing serious side effects such as vomiting, diarrhea, and collapse. And some breads contain nuts, seeds, or xylitol, which appeal to humans for their flavor and health benefits, but can cause problems for dogs. And the biggest danger comes from raisins. Raisins are highly toxic for dogs and are sometimes found in breads and baked goods. Even a few raisins can be dangerous, so always be sure to double-check the ingredients first. Number 9. Watermelon. It's safe for dogs to eat watermelon with a couple of precautions. First, seeds could cause an intestinal blockage, so make sure you remove them. It's also a good idea to remove the rind because it can cause a gastrointestinal upset. Watermelon is a great source of vitamins and is a very nutritional treat to feed your dog. The fruit has high water content and it works great to hydrate your dog in a hot summer day. Other fruits such as blueberries, cantaloupe, strawberries, bananas, and mangoes also make excellent snacks as they are full of vitamins and minerals, and they are high in fiber too. Likewise, apples are an excellent source of vitamins A and C as well as fiber for your dog. They are low in protein and fat, making them the perfect snack for senior dogs. Just be sure to remove the seeds and core first. Avocado and grapes should never be given to dogs though, as they have been proven to be very toxic for canines. Number 8. Chicken. Chicken is safe for dogs and is a primary ingredient in many dog foods. Most vets warn against raw chicken from the grocery store because of the risk of salmonella or other bacterial contamination. Feed your dog cooked chicken without any seasoning, onions, or garlic. These spices are harmful for your dog. Olive oil is safe for your dog though, but be careful not to add salt because it is unhealthy for dogs. And be sure to take cooked chicken off the bone. Cooked chicken bones splinter easily, which can cause choking or a gastrointestinal tract puncture. Number 7. Eggs. Eggs are safe and beneficial for dogs. Essentially, the entire egg, including the eggshell, can be nutritious for your pet. Most vets recommend cooking eggs before feeding them to your canine. Raw eggs can be a source of salmonella, and as eggs start to go bad, they can grow other bacteria. Cooking to a safe temperature kills off those harmful bacteria. Feeding raw eggs to a dog can also lead to vitamin B7 deficiency, as egg whites contain avidin, an enzyme that prevents absorption of vitamin B7 in the body. Number 6. White rice. Dogs can eat rice. In fact, many veterinarians recommend rice as a great food for dogs suffering from common gastrointestinal issues. One of the reasons white rice is the chosen grain for a dog with an upset stomach is that it's easy to digest, quick to prepare, and low in fiber. Rice also contains soluble fiber, which helps to stabilize and bind the stool. Brown rice is also safe for dogs, but not when they are sick. Brown rice can be harder for a dog to digest because it is not as processed. Number 5. Pork. If a drooling mouth, wide eyes, and an intense stare sound familiar, then chances are you have eaten a piece of bacon in front of your dog before. Unfortunately, ham and bacon aren't good for dogs. Bacon is an incredibly fatty food with a high salt content, which can prove to be too much for a dog's stomach to handle. Ham also has a dangerously high salt content. In fact, all processed pork meats are unsafe for your dog. These products contain a significant amount of salt and added spices, which are bad for your dog's stomach. However, not all pork meat is completely off the doggy menu. Plain pork is safe for dogs to eat as long as it doesn't contain add-ons such as seasonings and spice rubs. And although it may be tempting to give your dog that leftover pork bone after dinner, think twice before you do. Once cooked, bones dry out, causing them to become brittle and fragile. When gnawed on, they can splinter off into sharp pieces. This can cause choking or even puncture your dog's esophagus and internal organs. Number 4. Bone broth. Bone broth is made by simmering bones in water for a long time. It contains plenty of nutrients that can be beneficial to your dog. Bone broth is also packed with minerals and vitamins, and most importantly, dogs actually love its flavor. It helps your dog live their happiest, healthiest life. You can even add some bone broth to your dog's boring kibbles to make them more delicious for your canine. Number 3. Carrots. Want your canine to have strong teeth? Give them a carrot. Crunching on this orange veggie is fun, and it helps remove the plaque from the teeth. This healthy, low-calorie snack is a great source of vitamin A for dogs, and it builds immunity, promotes good health, and gives your pet a healthy skin. Number 2. Coconut meat. We all know that dogs can eat coconut oil, and owners are often encouraged to add it to their dogs' diets. But what about the coconut meat itself? Coconut meat is just as healthy as the coconut oil. The meat of the fruit is packed with healthy carbs, fats, and proteins that build strong muscles and generate energy to fuel our canine companions. Coconut is also rich in vitamins, minerals, and fiber, and is praised for its ability to improve a dog's skin and coat. But remember, like all the other items on this list, your dog should have coconut in moderation. If consumed in large quantities, they could experience unpleasant gastrointestinal issues such as diarrhea or constipation. Number 1. Pineapple. Pineapple is not only safe for your dog to eat, but packs a nutrient-dense punch. It's a tangy fruit that's filled with minerals and vitamins that help support your dog's health. Raw pineapple contains high levels of sugar, so it should never be a large part of your dog's balanced diet. A few chunks of pineapple are enough for most dogs, provided they are peeled and sliced into small pieces. Canned pineapple, on the other hand, should be avoided. The syrup in canned fruits contains too much sugar for a dog's digestive system to handle.